memories are played on Kiss.
Kiss FM.
It's time for our dog spot with Gal Skinner from Dog Emporium on the 125 at Porsches. Good morning, Gal.
Good morning, Owen.
Now, last week you were in here and you were talking about getting your pooches all sparkly clean and smelling nice for Christmas. How's that gone? Many people been in for that?
Yeah, it's going really, really well. We're running the special up until the end of the year. And it's for small dogs and medium dogs, it's €10. And for large and giant dogs, it's €12.50.
So if they don't get them done for Christmas, they can get them done for the new year then?
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, we've been trying to make a bit of a superstar of Key, the collie who's under training to be an assistance dog. Now, he's come in this morning. He's got his little waistcoat on, saying that he's under training, so please don't touch me without my mummy's permission. Right, how's he doing? What's he learned this week?
Key's doing really well. He's been doing some more work with the wheelchair this week. He's also now mastered the art of taking my jacket off, so he will undo the Velcro straps on the arms, at the wrists, and then he pulls one sleeve off and then he takes the other one off.
Hey, Key, it's strippers time here. Where's the music? No, he won't take a command from me. Now, I did have somebody actually ask me personally. They didn't want to email in because I didn't want my name mentioned. Well, that is absolutely silly because if you email in and want to retain your anonymity, of course we're going to respect that. But this lady actually asked the question, are you training Key for somebody else or are you training it for him for yourself? In which case, if it's not too rude a question, what condition do you suffer to need an assistance dog?
At the moment, I'm training up 2 dogs. I'm training Key, who will be my assistance dog, and Zui, who will be a lady in Lagos's diabetic alert dog. Key is my dog. He's being trained up by me. He also has to go through an obedience course, and he gets certified. He has to pass a load of exams and tests in January to be certified. He supports me because I suffer from lupus. I also have thrombocytopenia and Sjogren's syndrome. And these things, is particularly the lupus, it's a disease where it's not going to get better. It's a chronic disease. It's going to get progressively worse. There are some mornings when I can't actually get out of bed. The joints are all totally inflamed. It runs in flares and recesses, so sometimes it's really bad, sometimes it's not so bad. He reminds me, obviously, to take medication, brings it to me if I need. He will be learning in the near future to activate a panic button, which will then alert the ambulance services to come round if I'm unconscious on the floor for any reason. So yeah, that's what he's in training for.
So one of the first things then he learned was the if you forget your medication. Is that one of the first things he did?
No, the first thing that Key learnt through his own sense is when the platelets in my blood, when the levels are really, really low. He picked up on this alone, and we've built on this with him. He will alert on the left-hand side of my body when my platelets are low or if I've forgotten my medication.
Incredible.
And the right-hand side if he needs to go to the bathroom.
How absolutely brilliant. Well, that is obviously for a specialist need. Now, for people who've just got their ordinary household pet, or we know you do train assistance dogs, security dogs, whatever, what would you consider to be basic training for somebody's household pet then?
I think training is very important. I think these days a lot of people, spend very little time at home. They have so many commitments with work and family and social commitments that it's important that any dog receives basic training. For me, basic training is the sit, the down, the stay, to come when called, and to walk nicely on a lead. These are just basic doggy manners.
Mm-hmm. And when they've done that, where would you suggest then people start when they've got a new animal?
I think it's important that they find a trainer or a training school that they're happy with, using methods that the people are happy with, and also that the dog is comfortable with. There are many different training schools using various methods. We at Dog Emporium use positive reward-based methods. We use a lot of clicker training.
Yeah, I'm all in favour of that. That really works.
It does, and we get really good results. Once the dogs have mastered the sit, the down, the stay, the recall, and to walk nicely on the lead, then basically the sky's the limit. And you can train them quickly to do anything from advanced obedience, rally obedience, tricks, and even, to do assistance dog tasks and to help in the house.
And can you actually train them, if they've got problems like biting, fighting, snarling, stealing food from the kitchen, or tearing up the cushions like I had one dog do on one occasion? What can you do about these things?
Yeah, most dogs that have behavioural problems, we can help, or trainers can help as well. I mean, what we do in Dog Emporium, we do an assessment of all dogs. It's a free assessment. You bring your dog in, and we'll sit and chat to you and decide, what's the best course of action for your dog. Some of the training happens in our training school, and some of it happens actually in-house, or if the problem is biting dogs or fighting dogs on the road, that you can't walk nicely, then we'll work on those problems out in the street and in the towns.
Okay, quick question, because we're running out of time. Would you actually do house calls if there's a lady on her own, hasn't got transport, but it's got a problem dog? Would you actually go to somebody's home and do some training?
Yeah, we do house calls. We offer, most of our courses are about 4 or 5 lessons, and then there's also a private lesson. So you have a group lessons and a private. The private lesson we do at people's homes, where we can come and assess the situation and help people with their dogs in their homes, because dogs do react differently in home and out in the park or in a training centre.
Well, we know you train them, we know you also pamper them, and I do believe for people who pamper their pets, and we certainly do, you've got gift vouchers that people can buy in the shop and exchange for food, or dog beds that are only €8.50 they start out, or something, whatever, don't they?
Yeah, we've got a great range of dog beds, and the prices are really reasonable. They're nice, warm and cosy. We've got gift vouchers running from €10 up to €50, which you can use against dog training or against a grooming session or a therapy session.
Okay, now if anybody wants to get hold of you, we know your website is www.dogemporium.pt. And give us a number they could call you on.
9177588404.
Okay, well, sadly, no landline here this morning, so you can't call Gal. You'll have to just pop by the shop in Dog Emporium, and I can tell you, they've always got the coffee machine on, and they'll make you very, very welcome.
Memories are played on Kiss.
Kiss FM.